Every long journey begins with one step forward, and this is it. 6 games in 14 days with the playoff push looming. And Dominic Wilkins and the Atlanta Hawks waiting for the Dubs in a building they have lost 5 straight times here. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green trying to lead a Warriors squad without Stephen Curry, but build on great Warrior basketball. They're 16-3 in their last 19 games. Now Atlanta is 6-3, and so it's a pretty intriguing matchup tonight.
This first step could be a battle. You may have to fight for this one. You got to defend and take care of the ball without Steph. That's the motto. And taking care of the ball is not going to be easy to do with Dyson Daniels on this squad. 194 steals. He is a thief. They're second in opponent turnovers. You have to take care of the ball. Know where you're passing it to. Take a beat. Relax. Don't get sped up. And then when it comes to the free throw line, they're actually second when it comes to free throw attempts. So defending without fouling is going to be huge. They do most of their damage inside. They're third in points in the paint. Not a great three-point shooting team, even though lately they've actually shot it really well. So you got to make multiple efforts defensively.
For the Warriors, anytime you play without Steph Curry, things change because the offense revolves around him. But I think you just set up something we watch all night. You cannot have giveaways and easy turnovers and runouts on Atlanta. And so possessing the ball, executing, just take full center stage on how the Warriors attack Atlanta tonight.
And I think another thing you can watch for this game is how they attack Trae Young on the offensive side. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, you've been searching out matchups, getting guys switched on to bigger players. Jimmy Butler can expose people. Get Trae Young involved. See if he'll switch on to Jimmy Butler, maybe come in when he comes to the game. Post him up, expose him, tire him out on that side.
So Trae Young leading the league in assists against Podziemski. Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, the #1 pick Zachary Richachet with Mohamed Gay and Aneka Okongwu for Atlanta. They've won 6 of their last 9. Have the Hawks, so they're in the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference. And Gay out of the corner, missing that 3, and Podziemski with the rebound. So Podziemski, Moody, Jimmy Butler with Draymond and Quentin Post. And Brandon Podziemski opens with a triple.
Didn't he say he was going to get buckets tonight? He told you that, man.
I'd say, well, I had breakfast with Jimmy Butler, and then Brandon came in, and yes, Brandon was like, we don't have Steph, I'll get buckets. Dyson Daniels answers in his own right. Podziemski is just fun to be around.
He is, and he has so much confidence.
So Daniels leads the NBA in steals. He opens on Butler. Split action with Draymond. Shot clock at 7. For Moody initially, shot clock at 2. Butler's got to just launch a 3. And pretty good Atlanta defense that trip down.
You want to keep your movement up and threatening movement.
Now, Richachet has played a lot better as of late. And the Frenchman laying that in and drawing the foul.
He was super aggressive there. So this team, they're second in pace, and they've played fast all season. They want to get out, transition, push it ahead. They got athletes. Richachet is one of those. Look at the throw ahead. And that's the mark of a point guard there. You're always looking ahead. See if you can get it to your athletes. Richachet, he actually said, one of the funniest quotes to me, he was like, and in France, I'm super athletic there. Here, I'm just a normal guy. He's at the NBA, it's much different. But he's super athletic here, but he's just so humble.
So Quinn Snyder, since February 1st, presiding over the 3rd best offense as Draymond rims it home. But yeah, Richachet is 19 years of age. Seen Alex Sarr in Washington, obviously Wembanyama. There are a lot of French prospects as Podziemski knocks it out of bounds to Atlanta ball.
I like what Podziemski did there. He was behind with the ball stream, but you got to keep fighting. You got to keep working to get your guy under control. You know Draymond's going to be there to help you. That doesn't mean you stop working.
Tony Brothers, the crew chief tonight, and you're 31 in the NBA. Dyson Daniels lost the handle. Moody made him give give it up. And Kongwu floating it up and out. Rebound. And you see Muhammad Gay get on that glass out of Washington. Gay attacking the baseline and got around post. And again, it's a learning curve for Quentin Post. And who do you close out on? Muhammad Gay's a 25% three-point shooter.
Yeah, Gay is super raw. If he keeps working on that jumper, Naz Reid, people have compared it to. Jackson Hayes on the defensive side. He's got that athleticism.
Jemski sidestep three. Brandon knocking down another triple.
Okay, now he wasn't lying.
Trae Young, that little backward bumper car move. He gets the bucket, he gets the body. He is incredibly clever, and he shoots about 7 free throws a game.
Okay, let's get a little back and forth going here. You like the energy in the building right now. Trae Young was kind of talking to him, but watch Podziemski just kind of take a step to his left. Trae Young overruns it. He's chirping at Trae Young. Trae Young gets him back on this side, just kind of stopped before Brandon thought he was going to. Ran into his back. He's so good when it comes to drawing fouls. He's one of the reasons they're second in the league in free throw attempts.
You mentioned the pace. This Atlanta team wants to play fast, and their turnovers can speed them up. Jemski at the handle there. Now Jimmy Butler with the shot clock at 8. Brandon's made 2, but misses that 3.
Look for the phone then.
Richachet, no hesitation, and he drops into 3.
He's respectable from out there, 35%. That's not an easy one to do in transition when you're sprinting, to not have your momentum take you forward.
Jimmy Butler got Trae on the switch. They come to double him. Kongwu's out on Podziemski. Little double touch, and Draymond able to save the turnover. Shot clock at 4. Moody runs into Gay, like literally runs into Gay.
That's a foul. Gay he kind of tried to beat up the real estate before Moses Moody could, try to beat him to the spot. He just crashed into him. Moses Moody doing the right thing. Again, you got Trae Young on you. Don't settle. You get something better. Drive it in there. See what you have. Make the defense work. Make the defense react.
And Muhammad Gay from Senegal, 13th player in the league from Senegal. Jimmy Butler, he tells Draymond, throw it anywhere. I will catch and finish.
That was a little rub screen, back screen. Just got a little separation. The pass was short, but that's how you can tell he's Megatron. He's catching all those.
Kongwu, and rattling that home. And Aneka Kongwu at 31%. But look at all the bigs making threes for Atlanta early.
They play from the pass.
And Jimmy Butler right down the lane.
And 2 defenders kind of stayed up. They just lost sight of Jimmy Butler and keep moving without the ball. But you see how fast they throw it ahead. They're intentional about this.
Yeah, on a made dunk, you had Trae Young floating it in 2 seconds later. If you're going to get up and down, you're going to have to stop Atlanta at some point. And Jimmy Butler is fouled.
He got Gay. Came up under arms. He's so good at this. Just push the ball forward, come up under arms. He's got the newly colored braids, the blonde, swagged out. This is Jimmy Butler. 2 defenders stay with Podziemski. And that's what happens when you push it in transition. A lot of times the defense gets a little discombobulated. They threw a double team maybe when they didn't even really want to.
Free throw down. Dash pass by DoorDash is your door to all things basketball.
You're going to be playing through Jimmy Butler pretty much the whole game, especially with Steph out. He's going to diagnose the game. The thing I love about Jimmy Butler is with Steph out, he's not going, I'm going to take 30 shots. He's going, I'm going to make sure I make the right play. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. If I have to shoot a lot, I will. But I'm going to get my teammates involved. I want my guys to come along for the ride. Now the Warriors are in a zone.
Atlanta opens 7 of 9 shooting. And then Draymond denies Gay at point-blank range.
He almost baits them into that pass, making them think it's open, then recovers back.
Butler on Daniels. Shot clock at 10. Moody probing. And then a little floater. Nice underhand scoop.
That is body control there. The defender's bouncing off of him, poised under pressure. Take a beat. Oh, the basket's open. Let me step through this.
Mason Daniels open 3. Long rebound, Butler. Great box out. Moses Moody didn't have a field goal in the last game, but he was still plus because defensively he was key, and he had a huge steal, and he made 2 free throws late in the Raptor game. Jemski called for the offensive foul there.
Okay, that's your first turnover. You're You're not too mad about those. Dead ball turnover.
Look at Moses Moody. Gets a little ball screen. Dyson Daniels, you can't hold me. Better get in the weight room.